Morning. Wow, this looks so official. Everybody's got their own desk, their own iPad. Nice.
Luigi! Big time! I'll roll right up next to you. How we doing?
We're doing good, Coach. Give me this microphone.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me shut this off so we can hear.
Coach, your second year as head coach with the Detroit Lions. What's new?
Yeah, great question. It's all new still. You know, year two, there's a lot of things that occupied a lot of time last year just trying to get right, and just even simple things like the layout of the fields behind us, or
right,
the facilities, or trying to improve all of the things that, you know, help the players from a daily preparation. Everybody just kind of getting the idea of what we're doing and why we're doing it. You know, that's the biggest thing for them. We're obviously very excited to have the Patriots here to practice against us this week. It's a great opportunity for us as a team and an organization to go out and compete against somebody else in a team setting where we think we can get a lot of different aspects of the game practiced.
It's a good opportunity for our football team, our coaches, our players, our organization, you know, as a road trip to, you know, fine-tune things on a lot of different levels and compete against a team obviously we weren't very competitive against last year. Really appreciate the opportunity to be here and for our football team to improve over the next few days. That's what we're here for.
It should be exciting, should be a high level of competition, and you know, should get some really great evaluation and great work done here today.
Ball magnet. That's crazy.
Bro, you would have took his face off.
Yeah, bro.
When I say cheese was in perfect, I'm waiting for
that.
Woo! That's spicy.
I think the joint practices are critical. Like I said, you get that fresh blood, you get that body who you aren't used to working against, you know, a different look. That way, especially for the younger guys, they're not shocked come game time.
Obviously, it breaks up camp a little bit. You don't got to hit your same guys for the whole month. See a different scheme without having to prepare for it. So you're just trying to go off your base rules and things. So I think it's great. It goes a long way to have to kind of figure things out on the fly instead of game planning.
Let's go, D!
Defensively, our schemes are similar, obviously, so it was kind of cool just watching their defense and low-key being able to like try to figure out what they're running or their calls compared to ours. We came out with the emphasis of, you know, let's bring some energy, let's have some fun out here, and let's really put our stamp on this practice. And I think we did that, and I think the fans out there kind of fed off of that, and it turned out to be a good day, a fun practice, and a lot of energy from all my teammates and I, but also the fans.
Let's go Lions! Let's go Lions!
We got a lot of things to fix, a lot of things to correct, but it's a starting point. You know, practice against a great team all week. This week will be the first preseason game, and we'll go out there and see where we at, try to take one step forward every day.
Hey Tom, hey guys, how you doing? You guys staying warm?
It's nice to have these guys come out. We come from kind of similar foundations, so we know what practice is going to be like.
Obviously, between the OTAs and the mini camp and the training camp, there's quite a bit of practice against our own guys, and they really know our players, what we do schematically, the looks that we present, and it's nice to get a fresh some real fresh competition and see where you match up against a team that really beat us up pretty good last year.
I feel like every time I played them, I've gotten something completely different, and this practice has been no different than that. It's something new every time. That's what they like to do. Kind of scheme you up, try to make you play left-handed. I thought we did a good job of adjusting. One of their best assets is just the players they have. They've got good scheme and all that, but those guys, fill those roles extremely well and are really talented players.
Whenever you practice against another team, it's always a great opportunity to, kind of see your competition level, change the atmosphere a little bit. I think everyone kind of picks up the intensity, which is good. But most importantly, we're trying to do it with teams that we have great relationships with. Teams that understand the most important thing out of those 3 days is trying to get work done and trying to get better and trying to evaluate your team. It's not about anything other than that. And it makes that working relationship with another team that much easier.
Well, I have a tremendous amount of respect for Bob and Matt. Matt just did a tremendous job for me. He's really understands the game. He works extremely hard. He's very smart, and I think that intellectually and philosophically that there's a good connection between Matt and the Ford family and Mrs. Ford. The Ford family is very supportive of Matt, and I know that they know he's working as hard as he can, literally 24 hours a day to put the best possible team on the field.
Obviously, an unbelievable coach, in my opinion, the best coach, in the history of the game. And as much as he taught me as a football coach and, everything about trying to run a team and being organized and all that, for me, he's a great friend, someone that I can lean on in all situations, not just football. But for us, Detroit's our home. This is what we're trying to build. We're excited to be here. We have great people here. We have a great team. We have great ownership. And for us, it's about the Lions. Let's just try to do everything we can to go win as a Lions family.
The same game we done played since we little. You know what I'm saying? Rookies, high school, college, you're here because of what you did. So this is your first game, but it's still football. Go out there and let your God-given talents, let it show. Let it show today. Let's go. Let's go. Play baby. 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, this is what we work for, right? Been going all spring, all summer now for chances to play at home. Protect our turf. What we're going to be about this year starts tonight. All right, fast, physical, smart team. Now let's go get this win. Yes, win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
It's doubtful that we're going to see a lot of starters in this game, but what we are going to see is a lot of young men looking to win jobs in the National Football League.
Yes, a lot of guys under a lot of pressure too, Dan, because they don't have a long time to show what they can do. So these guys are going to have to get out here and show early what they're capable of doing.
And what you're trying to do is take whatever you've accomplished on the practice field and transfer it to a game, because the lights are brighter and the situation is different now.
And that's just what the coaches look for, too. They want to see how you can adjust from the practice field to the real field tonight.
Glad you're with us. Ready to roll 2019. And here we go. Run up in the kick. Preseason game number 1 is underway.
We got to do a better job of going out and competing, and we got to do a better job of executing in the plays that we need to execute at. Coaching, playing, all of it. It's the first game that we played, any of us here in 7 months or so. So we got a lot of work to do. We're in the middle of camp. We got to keep grinding away and try to get better.
It was good to kind of get in there and kind of feel out the the speed of the game. It was definitely a good experience. Definitely much needed. Obviously, didn't come out with the result we wanted, but at the same time, the motto of this team is just continue working.
A lot of these guys that had an opportunity tonight they have to go out and they have to play well. You know, I mean, that's the bottom line. This is, you know, your opportunity to go out there and show us what you can do. And I think there's some instances in there where as you're grind through the tape, you're going to find there's some good plays by some guys that showed up in a positive way, and then there's going to be plays where guys didn't show up and they got to get better.
It left a little sour tasting in our mouth because, you know, none of us in this locker room like to lose, regardless of the situation.
We don't have a culture of losers on this team, and so we're not taking this loss lightly. This is definitely something that no matter what stage of the season we're in, you know, we're going to grind it out and get better for next week.
We just got to learn from everything that we did out there today and make sure it doesn't happen come Houston week.
We'll go back at it, take a good look at this tape. The good thing is we got a couple days to really grind at it and evaluate it before we leave for Houston. So be a big opportunity for all of us to get better and learn from it as we go.
You know, we're focusing on it right now, and what we have right now is we're going down to Houston, and that's what's next.
There you go. Came out to the big house, watched Barcelona practice, watched them run around. It was awesome. Mad respect to all the players. Great to meet Suarez and talk to him a little bit. And I've been watching him on TV play forever, so it was great to get out here watch him practice. I'm a huge fan of you though too, bro. Yeah, I seen you play a couple of times in Barcelona once, and
you are welcome when you want.
Thank you, brother. Much love, much respect, bro.
How are you? Nice to meet you. Hey, how are you? Doing all right, doing all right.
Marvin, mucho gusto.
Karen, nice to meet you. Doing all right.
Muy encantado.
Encantado.
Sí.
Que vaya muy bien,
Sí,
Mucha
sí.
suerte.
Gracias.
Vale,
Y tú también.
Vale, muchas gracias.
¿Qué tal? Todo bien, todo bien. Sí, muy encantado.
Messi is like the Barry Sanders of the NFL. He's shifty, small, nobody can catch him, nobody can bring him down, puts up great numbers, humble guy. What do you think about
I definitely can see that. I definitely can see that.
Hola a todos, un placer haber me llevo otro regalito. Muchas gracias. Un abrazo.
He's that dude, man. Con mi hermano, he loves American football. He was asking me a lot of questions.
¿Qué equipo es en el NFL más difícil de jugar?
Los Vikings, Chicago, los Osos y Packers en nuestra liga.
Ah, vale.
Sí, 4 equipos. Así que 2 veces cada año. Listen. Oh! You just wanted to know everything. And obviously he could catch too, so. Hey!
¿Cómo ha sido la experiencia de conocer a los jugadores del Barça?
Es una experiencia muy increíble.